Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drive to the Game. It's already week 3 here in the Michigan high school football season, and we're so happy that you're joining us here on Drive to the Game from Sportscaster.com in partnership with WJR. My name is Giovanni Moceri. Alongside Taryn Fritzsching, we have Ethan as well joining us on the broadcast, as well as a special guest joining us here today in the cause game here at Stoney Creek High School as they get ready to take on the Southfield A&T Warriors. Be sure to subscribe to us right here on YouTube, or if you're on Sportscaster.com, be sure to leave a bookmark on there so you don't miss any of the great content we have for you this season. And to lead off the broadcast here, I am joined with our very special guest, president of the Team Continue Foundation, who is the cause of this cause game here at Stoney Creek High School. President Rob Price, along with his wife Colleen, join us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Now, tell us a little bit about the foundation. What is it, what it provides, and its origins, especially here at Stoney Creek High School?
I see as the football team's running out with the flag right now. My son, Peter Price, played football for Stoney Creek, class of 2014. Unfortunately, he died by suicide in 2016, and we had 2 other players, Brandon Davis, number 26, and Andy McGill, number 63. They're all playing in honor of those three players tonight. All died by suicide. We started the foundation in 2000, basically to combat suicide, and we very specifically provide family grants for 13 to 26-year-olds that have had suicidal ideation or attempts. And we're very, very happy and very honored to be the cause game, the charity for the cause game.
What does it mean to you seeing like all these supporters out here wearing your T-shirt? You saw the football, as you mentioned, the football team running out with the flag and your logo on it. What does that mean to you, and how does like all of this make you feel?
It's a great question. Words can't describe how we feel about the Stoney Creek football team and the entire Stoney Creek community and the support they've given our family, but also the other families that are being honored tonight. Words can't describe it. It's amazing.
Definitely, and we see the crowd in great support of it. We have signs, especially in the student section celebrating USA Night, but as well, you see the participation of everyone in the crowd in such a great event here, and it's worthy of celebration here at tonight's cause game.
Well, thank you very much for having me on here to be able to talk about our cause.
And to wrap things up here before we get into the sports coverage here of our pregame show, you got a score prediction for tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to go with 42-7.
Cougars
Stoney
win?
Creek.
There you go. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Rob Price, along with Colleen Price of the Team Continue Foundation. Be sure to give them a look up, join their foundation, support them any way you can. It's a fantastic cause, and it's worthy of support. So let's get into the pregame show side of things here. So the Stoney Creek Cougars hosting the Southfield A&T Warriors to begin OAA White play. It's conference season here, and what was honestly, this is my first time here at Stoney Creek High School. This is a beautiful football field here.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful night also.
Definitely, the weather's good. We got our student broadcasters up there with Chris Wright of WJR providing the play-by-play. It's going to be a fantastic night of football. We appreciate you guys sticking around here. So a quick word about Sportscaster.com and our partnership with WJR. Like we mentioned, Chris Renwick from WJR is our play-by-play, supporting alongside the student broadcasters that we'll be introducing you to in just a moment here. Sportscaster.com is the place to be for the start of young sports broadcasting careers. We have many students on our website creating content, being part of our broadcast here. It is a great cause, so be sure to follow us any way that you can. And now getting into the game itself, you got 2 teams with second-year head coaches on a similar timeline here in the same conference. It's going to set up to be a great matchup tonight. What are your guys' view on it?
I mean, hey, it's the first league game, obviously not only for Stoney Creek. Coming off of that big OAA red win, they have a lot of momentum. Southfield A&T has kind of been a little bit kicked and bruised this year. I mean, coming off of a very tough loss to East Kentwood and the West Bloomfield. We know the west side of Michigan does football so well. And again, West Bloomfield also being an OAA red team. Southfield A&T just has a lot to prove tonight, and I honestly, I'm not going to put my pick in right now, but I think for me, my thoughts are kind of leaning more towards Stoney Creek tonight.
Hey, Ethan?
I totally agree. Stoney Creek has already proved so much this season, going into the league, how they can build on that hype and their like energy throughout the first 2 games, winning both by not double digits, but 2 or more possessions, seeing if they can expand on that against the Southfield A&T team, who still has a lot to prove, which we saw earlier in the season.
And one of the fascinating parts about this game, not only are both coaches into their second year, but they both have extensive football backgrounds, but in different ways. Stony Creek more in the high school career side, but Southfield A&T, a Super Bowl champion, is on the sidelines for them. Tell us about the coaches tonight.
I mean, hey, we got Rick Powell, the head coach, right here at Stoney Creek. And what I think is so amazing about Rick Powell is the fact that his dad, that coached him at Warren Cousino, is the offensive coordinator. His dad, Mike Powell, has been with him for a long time. You know, Rick Powell's kind of been here and there. He said that they were at Anchor Bay. He said he came from Lake Orion a few years ago. And hey, now they're at Stoney Creek, and it's I talked to him Monday at practice, and he said it's so cool to see it just come full circle, and that's what I think is the beauty about it. Now, Southfield, on the other hand, after losing their head coach to Brother Rice after winning state championship, now you got Keith McKenzie, who won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. Sorry, guys, I am aligned to him, but I'll never hold him again.
It almost hurts to say it, but congratulations to Coach, right?
Right.
Coach McKenzie definitely knows how to win. He's won at the professional level with the Packers in 1996. He graduated from Ball State, so he knows what it takes to get there. If he can get his, I think it'd be amazing, so he can show these players, show the younger players on the team how they can get to the level that he was at. I think he can build a really nice program over here.
Yeah, definitely for the Southfield A&T Warriors, not to go undersaid. 2 years ago, they were the state champions, and then at the loss of much of their talent due to graduation, as well as their head coach, the Brother Rice. Last year was a deep dig into the rebuilding of this team. A 2-7 record and 0-4 in conference play. Coach McKenzie is quoted to say that his team was terrible. Those are his quotes, and he knows that there is plenty of things to improve on. With 13 returning starters coming back, that gives him a chance to have that kind of bitter taste in those players' mouths to understand what it takes to win and what it feels like to not lose that much. That creates a lot of motivation for that.
I mean, hey, yes, A&T has some returners, but Stoney Creek has the talent. Their JV team went 9-0 last year, and they did lose a few of their starters. However, those juniors are rocking their starting lineup, and it's absolutely amazing to see. Stoney Creek went 5-5 last year, but they're starting off 2-0 this year, and I'm thinking, again, as I said earlier, I'm thinking they could start off 3-0 tonight.
Let's look at this. Let's look at the Southfield A&T team. If you, when they won that state championship, the people who are now, or the players who are now the juniors and seniors on this team were freshmen and sophomore on that team. Beating Belleville in the championship with a rising Bryce Underwood as their quarterback. That broke Belleville's 36-game winning streak going into that game. It was a huge upset. Winning that game with a score of 36 to 32. I think those veterans, if you would, for this high school team, if they can show the younger players what this team's about, what their foundation is, it has been a rocky start for their season, but they should be finding some W's in their bag anytime soon.
And we'll take a trip around the table. Our predictions for the game before we send it up to Chris Reinwick and our student broadcasters in the booth. Ethan Pavey, our Groves High School junior, what is your prediction for tonight's game?
I have 34 Stony Creek, 14 Southfield.
I'm going to go with 27 Stoney Creek, 2-7 Southfield A&T.
I do feel the Stony Creek Cougars as well. However, I am a bit of a contrarian. I think the Warriors, especially as they enter conference play, they've been cutting their teeth on some of the best competition in the state of Michigan, a number 9 ranked team according to the D-Zone in East Kentwood, as well as a number 29 ranked team in West Bloomfield. This is the time for all that struggle, all that pain and those losses to turn into wins. Give me the Warriors in a low-scoring matchup. It'll be 17-3.
Oh, okay.
Watch out for the Warriors tonight. So we thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast. This is Drive to the Game, Week 3 as the Stoney Creek Cougars take on the Southfield A&T Warriors. Be sure to subscribe to us right here on YouTube and on Sportscaster.com. Leave a bookmark for that. Follow us all over social media as we got some of the best coverage of sports here in the state of Michigan from some of our best and brightest upcoming stars in the sports industry. My name is Giovanni Moceri. She's Taryn Fritzsching. He is Ethan Pavey, and we'll send it up to Chris Renwick in the booth for tonight's game.